G'day everyone, Calvin here, Shedding Sheep New Zealand. It's the beginning of July 2024 and she needs to go in another paddock. So does the one that's licking the camera right behind me because it is almost lambing time. Granny, the first ewe that got painted, did return, so she's due to lamb end of July, beginning of August. But before then there's 10 or 12 other ewes that need to lamb. I'm going to get them in now. I'm going to vaccinate them, give them a coccidial vaccine. I'm giving them a 5-in-1. It's in my fridge inside. It was in the fridge at the main farm, but it's got to be kept in the fridge. So I'm going to get that out when I'm just ready to do the job. I've got some drench for the skinnies. There's only 2 of those, the ones with the dirty bums. And what's up? What's up? Have you got a green mark on you? Have you got a green? So the girls with the green marks are going into a different paddock. There's one ewe lamb which I think actually got mated with the ewes. She was in with the big ram. So I'm going to bring all the ewe lambs down and give them a vaccination as well. Now, my ewes have had several vaccinations before now. So for them, the coccidial vaccination. So for them, the coccidial vaccination is a booster. My ewe lambs, I know they didn't get a booster, but I only did one lot of ewes, or one vaccination across the whole group of ewes, the whole flock, and the later ones, it would have pretty much gone down to very little. And then the ewe lambs got 1 dose. There was other stuff happening in life and they didn't get a booster. So I'm going to get those in. I'm going to give them their jabs, and they are going to have a second one before they start lambing in September, eh? Yeah, about September, the main lot. I don't like splitting ewes out of their flocks if I can help it. I try to sort of keep them in their friend groups. And it sounds funny, but sheep are pretty clever. They will have friend groups. The one ewe lamb, putting her in with the rest of them, it's stress she doesn't need, looking like she's going to lamb when it's really wet and cold. I can change that plan. I've got a fat bum over there on Dot, my black one. I haven't managed to get her to her new owner. Looks like I'm lambing her down. Right, let's get these ewes in. Let's get them in the yards. Let's get these green backsides drafted off and vaccinated and checked over. Step 1, round up the ewes. We have the sheep candy trick here. Come on! 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 You were fast. You were very fast. Hey, fatty. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Hey, you guys, come on! Nice grass is actually more of a treat than the lollies. Come up! And they'll just keep wandering up as all the others are, because that's how sheep work. One sheep will follow the other sheep. That's why they're called sheep. Hey Fluffy. Number 9. Oh, good girls. This way. Over here. Come on. Come on. Okay, so it doesn't always work. But we'll have a look at the paddock that they're grazing on. See here, we're right down. There's a little bit of a mat on top, but they're really necking this area down. They are stocked at 11 to the hectare at present. So same as you would on a commercial operation. They've been set stocked for quite a while. There was actually a lot of cover on this paddock when I put them in here. There was a lot left on the hills. And they've slowly just worked through that standing hay on the side of the hills. It's looking very green in the pictures, but you can see there it's quite brown. Down in the bottom of the gully, there's next to nothing. So down the bottoms here, you can see we're pretty much used all of our cover. They like it down through the centres of the gullies. They have to work a little bit harder on the hills. Getting them up and down hills keeps them fit, reduces the chances of other problems when they're lambing. And not getting them too fat. Hey girls, they're actually in what I consider to be almost perfect condition. I've got 2 skinnies. They've been taken off and they will be culled. They're actually looking fantastic at the moment because I've had that bit of extra grass. Well, that clover's still staying alive at this time of year. It's fantastic. And I really didn't want to get this fallowing stuff here. See the stuff here? This is wrong. I've got it too long. So I've got to work really hard on controlling this and minimizing this fall over stuff, because what's happened here, of course, as you see, if I pull all this up, you can see under here we haven't got the growth, as this area isn't growing grass that they could be eating because it's all been fallowed by this. And hey, I'm a little bit of a hippie. I do fallow at times, but I fallow when it's planned, not when it's unplanned. And this paddock's had enough of this cover. It took me a long time to get it to a point where it didn't have all the stuff on it, and then I lost control of it last year. There's more sheep. Oh, there they go. Look at that fatty at the back there. You're a bit late. Let's go. Alright, I've just got back from the sheep breeders conference, so I've done a little bit of an update on that, and Poppy hasn't let me out of her sight. She wants to know I'm around. Got a bit of moss. And we've got these cool things. There we go, thistles. Yeah, it's winter and we're growing thistles still. How did you manage to survive through this? Oh, that one. Hey miss. Right, so I've split off my greens. Granny was the straight after the green, so she's in here as well. And I've got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then one of the skinnies. That's my 12. Plus the 2 extras, 14. Come on, girls, come on. Shake the pellets. So I'm delaying vaccination for tomorrow till tomorrow because it is getting dark. Come on, girls. Come on, you two. Come on. Now, see that little one there? The little one? That's one of the organic ones I got from the Tikawiti sale. Right, she was drenched. These ones are marked. You see, I've got the numbers on them, so I know where, which one, who's who. Those are the ones I don't really recognise. Things like number 9, I know who she is. I don't need to mark her up. Mama Ram over there, she's a lovely little ewe. Lovely short wool at the moment. You know, this one, look at this. We'll go for the loin area. You know, lovely short fleece in there at the moment. Monster, she was drenched. And then they got a B12 that's got selenium, and then in here is my 5-in-1. And when I'm got a moment in the shed, I'll go through the diseases. There's pulpy kidney, some other bits and pieces. We'll go through that in the shed. Alright, girls, these ones are done and they can go out. Now I'm being really calm and quiet in here because they are very close to lambing. I try not to do any handling this close or minimise it, and certainly minimise stress. Helps that they are reasonably friendly. Some of them not so much, and certainly more, some more than others. Hey, you're friendly. There you go. Let you go. We'll take you back to the paddock in a moment. You're all facing the wrong way now. Just a little bit wide, eh? Go on. Let you go. Go on. Out you go, girls. Let you go. So that's one of my skinnies. She's actually come up really nicely. Bit of a backbone there, but she's okay. Hey, Granny. Look at your wool length. Look at this beautiful short wool. Beautiful. This is a granddaughter. Again, nice short wool. Good girls. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. No. So vaccine is injected. So I take a little bit of skin up high on the neck. I just make a little bit of fold and pop the needle into that fold. I can't actually demonstrate it because I need more hands. In, check in there. Hey, miss. And looking at some wool length, I've got a bit of a range of wool length here. This is Daffodil, number 28. She has volunteered for a video showing uddering and puffy vulvas. She's actually beautifully clean around the breech. You can see this actually nice and, oh, it's hard to see. There, that's better. See, this is lots of hair around the breech. Just absolutely lovely. Not wool at all. And she's spouting a bit back here. It's probably about 25, maybe 30 millimeters at the most. I find that the ewes, as they get older, they often have a little bit less wool. So here's Granny. And I'm struggling to get in here. But, you know, she's 10 to 15 millimeters there. Hey, good girl. Here's a younger one, and she's woolly here. She's got quite a bit of wool over the shoulder, but back here, like down here, it's more hairy. She's got the nice clean breech as well. Look at that, lovely clean breech. She hasn't lambed yet. This is going to be her first time, and she's got a lovely little udder coming along there. Haven't you, miss? You're lovely. And she's probably got quite long. She's probably about 40-50 mils, a lot longer than she really needs. Bit of a black dot. And I often find, as I said, these younger ewes tend to have a little bit more than the older ones. What have you got? Number 4. You've got like a dense mat that I can hardly even part. So why do we give them a vaccination? Well, it protects the ewes, and we do it very close. I do it very close to lambing, so that there's the potential, or high potential, for that to be part of the immunity, the vaccine to be passed through the colostrum in the first few hours of birth into those immune compromised lambs. Lambs are born with almost no immunity, and they have to build an immunity. And that colostrum is the first port of call for that. The ewe lambs, they will be getting vaccinated as well. They will also get a booster, because I've only given those girls one, so they're going to get one now. There's one that's likely to lamb before the booster, and then they will be giving one just before lambing. They'll be given a booster. These big girls are just getting their booster, and then the lambs will get a vaccination probably around tailing time, normally 3-4 weeks. I probably won't be tailing. I've considered doing my weather lambs. I just cut it off when I'm killing them anyway, and then the lambs will get a booster. So of course all my replacement ewe lambs will have that immunity going forward, and I won't have to do the 2 dose before lambing. And again, reducing that stress around lambing time is of paramount concern to me. I really try to minimise the handling, do the absolute minimum I can. This is the first year I've split some off, because I am lambing way earlier than I normally am. You might have 10 millimetres, eh? It's very little. Are you 19's mum? I think you are. I believe that one is this one's mum. I'd have to check my records, of course, but I think that is the case. She's not quite as friendly as she could be, this one. Got a bit of a dark nose. Dad was a bit of a giraffe. So she's quite tall, aren't you? She was given a second chance because she was out of a hogget. Number 4 was a hogget, I believe, when it was definitely a hogget a year, and she is definitely out of a hogget. Right, let's get some needles in you girls, and you're done. I'll put you back in the paddock. Off you go. Good girls. Go on. Calm down. You right there? Just back out. Good girl. Off you go. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Back in your paddock, please. Run the gate. In the paddock. Good girls. In the paddock. That wasn't the instruction. Go on. Shh. Good girls. All right, the waiting game begins. These girls are all done. All the maintenance pre-lambing is sorted. I just have to wait until we get to babies. Well, I've changed locations, and I forgot that I was meant to say what was in the vaccine that we were treating them with. Right, what have we got here? Pulpy kidney, tetanus, blackleg-like disease, blackleg, and swelled head in rams. So that's what I'm doing these animals with. we're going to use this up, and we're going to swap to either 7-in-1 or an 8-in-1 or a 10-in-1. We're going to use a different vaccine in the future, but that's what we have been using, and we've got quite a bit of it left. Whew, look at that. Beautiful. Right, if you've enjoyed this video and you've got this far, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and look out for lambs coming real soon.